Queen. Oh, wait,
he's gonna get her. Oh, he's got it. Mech able to push through with the pressure on. Ladies and gentlemen, your next golden ticket holder to the World Championship of Clash of Clans.
It's now General X's turn, and oh boy, it's the Queen Charge Recall Super Dragons. Here we go with the Queen down into this air defense. You know, when they think the Super Dragons are working, they're going to continue with it, but we just haven't seen really as much success as any other strategy at Tunnel 15.
Yeah, it is a pretty simple strategy, though, and it does work occasionally, but it's all about making sure that the funnel is very, very tight. You have to make sure that you have a very narrow lane to shoot those Super Dragons into the core of the base where they're not going to divert out. They have a couple of key targets they need to take down. You'll have the blimp to support them when they get in there, but the key targets would be the CC, the Eagle Artillery, the Town Hall, and ideally the Expos around them. But if he can somehow get him to survive and get to the defensive Queen on the backside of the base there, then that would be ideal. But he does seem to have a bunch of super barbarians, so he can probably handle that. So if he can at least at a bare minimum wipe out the block of defenses around the CC, then he should be okay here.
Let's see if these Super Dragons can path their way to the Eagle, but the problem is that Tesla's popping up downside will cause a bunch of the Super Dragons to all run down there. At least he did secure the sweeper's pushing him, but the Town Hall was secure. The Queen is pathing your way to go for the Monolith, and one Super Dragon can help secure the Eagle.
He's gonna go ahead and protect it. He makes it invisible. The Queen gets to freeze into the Monolith as she engages up there, and Ground Skelly stole her up there, but she does. Queen's in trouble there. She doesn't have her ability. No, she does. Okay, I looked at the bar there. At the same time, she popped it and it disappeared. But he does wipe out the core of the base there. The Queen does end up surviving. And now the question is, can he get past this defensive Queen to the backside?
Yeah, with the Super Dragons removing the high-value targets of the Eagle and that back-end multi, now he decides to send the World Champion into the defensive rage so it doesn't come back, and he can take out the Air Expo and multi with his RC. As down goes the Rage Spell Tower, freezes up the multi because he wants the investment to have the World Champion continue our way through. The Super Barbarians are going through, but the Queen did die, and the King, no, the enemy Queen stepped in that compartment.
No.
Oh, no.
All right, well, maybe, yeah, that's a problem. I don't know how he gets that Queen down. She's hiding from, she's sitting right next to him, and he can't get to her, and he attacks the wall, and he wastes all of his value right there, but maybe he can still get this. He's got a bunch of Super Barbs down south. The Phoenix is keeping distracted. He might be able to just clear all the buildings here and never have to fight the Queen at all.
Yeah, don't go for the Queen. Don't go for the Queen. Oh, wait,
he's gonna get her. Oh, he's got it. What?
Wow.
Oh, he's going crazy on the camera. You seeing this down there? He's going nuts. He knows he's got it. Wow.
Whew. He's got the 3-star. As the next attack is in, Mech is bringing himself the Queen Charge Hog Riders with the Yeti off to the left a little bit and that Queen down south. And Eric, is he going to stick with a wall record? I would assume he's going to change that, right?
Maybe, but then again, if he's just trying to set a funnel for the Queen, he could dive a wall wrecker and basically do a Yeti bomb out of it, because with a Yeti out there in front tanking for a moment, and then the wall wrecker basically just gonna do the same thing as a blimp would do to the same spot, but not having to worry about black arrow bombs is a very big deal here, Carbon.
It is, as the wall wrecker does have a lot of health. It did get like the health boost a little whiles ago, but the Yetis did come out, but not grabbing the Ground Expo. But the Yeti's like, all right, I'll go back, but it's probably not. Wait, the Yeti's back on track, but can the Yeti grab the Expo? Yes! Oh.
All right, Yeti's just all over the place there, but they do get their primary target. They get that Expo down, and it was doing a lot of damage there on the Queen while it was raised up, and she almost went to ability there, so very good management. And kind of a lucky break right there. The Yetis were not cooperating, but then they ultimately did in the end, but he's got a wall break, and he can transition the Queen forward here. But I don't know if that's what the plan is. He's got an opening, so he could round all the way around and go to the Monolith before he goes to the Town Hall, and I don't know if he's going to be able to beat the clock here if he waits that long, because he kind of needs to get the next phase of the attack moving, and that would potentially activate the Town Hall as he rounds around and put his healers into danger. So he's kind of in a tough spot here, I feel like, but we'll see how he manages it.
But this one balloon can pull a poison spell, which is nice as the queen can loop her way around to the town hall. But notice, the hogs are coming in. He's got to go through 2 different bomb towers.
Did you see all the red air bombs that just went off on the King's Phoenix right in front of the Queen's healers?
Oh,
that
wow.
just saved every single one of those healers. It was a red air bomb farm, but now the Hogs coming across the left side of the base there with the World Champion, with the rage of his own, countering the rage that is on defense, and a skeleton spell protecting him through. This Queen's alive. She should not be, because that King with his Phoenix came in absolute clutch right there to clear traps and clear the way.
And it's about to have Hogs raining from the top side, moving around, and Mech not only gets a 2, but he adds yet another 3-star here for Repotted. And what an offensive performance here so far. And they are just looking to be on another level here in the double elimination playoffs of the Clash Masters.
Well, here we go. TeamPer live for the final attack of Repotted, and this could decide whether they survive in the upper bracket and face Strut, or if they let Navi slip by past them.
Yeah, with a Skelly Donut helping to remove now a Clan Castle and a multi-target Inferno. He does have 1 Bath Spell. Not using it. You could use it in front of maybe a Dragon Rider to help grab some value. But
Okay.
there we go. It goes down. Value secured in the start.
That's the advantage of using the skeleton rather than the bats to destroy buildings there, because the skeletons, when they spawn, they have a shield, and so they can take 1 strike from a scatter shot and then still survive, where bats would have had the entire group wiped out there. But he does use the ward ability with the blimp right after the Skelly Donut, and the blimp sails all the way across the base there, lands at the town hall. A big risk on that long path there, but he does take the town hall down. He might get the multi as well. He goes invisible with the Yetis, and he gets them to switch over.
Yes.
They get the multi. Timper, that was brilliant. I like that a lot.
Very nice. As now the Lalo is now coming down to the bottom side, but no Warden down there to help assist. The Warden is joining in with the King and Queen to the top side. That Warden's actually still got full health. So he's going to be clutch moving through. The balloons are looking to remove the Eagle Artillery. And now it's a matter of his heroes running all the way around this. Hopefully this rage spell on the defensive side next to that multi does not come back.
Still has headhunters to go deal with the defensive King and for the defensive Queen. Maybe just have 1 of them for each of them, but he's got a couple freezes as well that he can help assist there. There goes the first headhunter to go after the defensive King. The balloon's dying over to the left side of the base there, but that's fine. They already did their job, so not a big deal. And I like this Electro Titan thing, the inside path there where we could see ground skellies around the Tesla farm, and keeping the heroes in action there by making sure they don't get slowed down by light troops. And it's not looking too bad here, Carbon Fit. I think he seems to have it under control. Here comes the rest of everything in the backside. Freeze the Queen, and I think he's just going to completely overwhelm this last corner of the base.
Saving those back-end balloons to move on in with this Raw Champion. What a brilliant attack here from Temper, which now is going to put all the pressure on Klaus.
We need to see if Repotted wants to stay in this, then they need to land this triple here and the next one as well. They do not have any other option. This is do or die right here if they want to stay in the upper bracket. Otherwise, they're going to go down and face the winner of the lower bracket and see who ends up coming out down there. But it is going to be, looks like a blimp. What would you put in a blimp here? I guess a Yeti bomb, probably, right?
Yeah, looks to be. If he goes all the way to the town hall, and he's going to grab that Air Expo as well. Look at these balloons. Grabbing the monolith, grabbing this multi, really grabbing some fantastic value so far early, and they're still going.
They're going to march a little bit further there, but they are going to, with that entire half of the base, they're removed. He can now put in his heroes, and looks like they're going to come in directly from the very bottom of the base. There are a couple Super Barbarians off the left side here. Electric Owl is actually still working on the defensive CC, but the Super Minions will win that fight. And he does need to get the defensive CC troops under control. So he needs to stop dropping troops in that area. Nope, he's got some up top. Super Minions are kind of out of control right now. And he needs to manage them a little bit better here before they potentially cause problems later on.
Yeah, the Electro Titan, I don't know if it's still there. I think it died off, but it's not too big of a deal. Is it? Okay. Oh, yeah, it's hidden there. But the electric can definitely help. But I mean, the queen should be able to take them down no problem here. It's not like a lava hound or anything. As these barbarians, regular barbarians from that king ability, are running right through that scatter. And now the super barbs are joining in with this Royal Champion to the right side to continue their way around the base.
Not looking too bad here. This could give them a chance to make the comeback in the war. But obviously, they still need a big defense after this, and they still have to continue through to the last attack as well, and triple there as well. So this one has that Royal Champion staying very well protected. The queen actually steps into the channel there, and she can walk out because there's an opening, and there's a bunch of regular barbarians and super barbarians out in front of her. He's got 2 headhunters and 5 more of these super barbarians on standby, more cleanup troops there. He's got headhunters deployed in now, and he'll lock on and take the defensive king out there. Guys, he's done it. General X is going to force another performance here from ClashMSTRS. And now, once again, we need to see Repotted with some triples to be able to try to stay pace here, because we got a lot of pressure being placed on them from ClashMSTRS. They are just not letting up. But Mech dropping in. Looks like a Yeti bomb. A Yeti bomb with a queen charge, and he's also going to be pairing it with a bunch of super barbarians. More representation from the super barbarians. Seen a lot of them throughout this playoffs bracket.
Yeah, these super barbarians are meta here at Town 15, but pay attention as this queen's trying to charge her way into this monolith with some Teslas popping out in front, but this rage spell keeping her healthy as he can use a poison spell as these super minions are approaching it. Nope, he decides to freeze, and he finally now drops that poison.
You see how many traps went off to that Coca Loon? A lot of red air bombs right there, and I feel like if you see a pocket of red air bombs like that, you're probably going to see more. And it's on the exact path that the queen healers are going to take here. So you'll notice that he doesn't have any more balloons on the bar. And that means he doesn't have any more opportunity to protect the queen's healers from any red or air bombs or black air bombs. So if this is continued to be baited as he continues to drive this queen in here, he may be walking right into a trap, and it could end up stopping his queen charge.
Yeah, as this queen is trying to grab this town hall towards this backside, but now it's all up to these super barbarians now moving their way around. But look at this. Expos, Redwood, all this stuff forcing that queen ability as the poison spell is also crushing through and slowing her down, so he invests even another rage to keep this queen going.
The healers are still hanging on, though. A lot of those red air bombs were triggered by that first initial Coco Loon, and so he only has a half stack of red air bombs hitting the healers here, so they're still hanging on. They're still surviving. The queen is actually not putting them into any danger. She hits a tornado trap, but that still keeps them safe there. She does end up being able to heal through that expo. He's got 8 more super barbarians on standby here, but this multi-inferno down south seems to be the biggest trouble for him right now as he engages that defensive king. But unfortunately, his world champion was the one getting targeted, not the king. Not the king with this Phoenix on standby, but maybe he can just let the queen go down there. Oh, I think he's got it here, Carbon. I think he's got it. He'll swarm in the last super barbs. Mech able to push through with the pressure on, and Repotted gonna stay in this war.
Yeah, those super barbarians going through the backside, taking out the builder hut now, and that Phoenix is so nice to be coming through with your king. And you know, it could also pull some traps. And ZTeemper is in for the final attack here in this match, looking to get a golden ticket. To think that your attack with a, oh, look at him. He's taking a deep breath. He's like,
yeah, I'm looking at that camera.
Okay.
I'm looking at that camera.
Focus.
Just breathe.
It's not a Skelly donut.
Focus.
He's got a poison spell, and it's a queen charge hog attack, not a super barbarian. So this attack, literally, you don't know what will happen usually to the very end. Like a super barbarian, if you get the value with the super archers, you're like, oh, it's a 3-star. It's done. But this, it could go any way.
Not only all the money involved, but just the experience of going to Helsinki and playing in the World Championship. Like, that is an unforgettable experience that you'll be able to carry forward for the rest of your life, even long after the money's gone. But let's see if ZTeemper is able to push his way in. The queen going directly at the defensive World Champion. Very clean entry in the base. They're going to go in and take the scatter shot down. Flameflinger, nice and safe here. Expo staying under control here. Carbon, he's looking good. A very clean entry into the base.
Yeah, but he needs this queen to go get that air expo because it would be range of this flame flinger. He makes that invisible to reroute the queen to the sweeper. The builder hut sends a couple balloons, range up. Out comes the Clan Castle. Archers are coming there, and he needs to get the poison down, but the wall break will give him access to the tower of the part with the freeze. Oh, the eagle shots, though, are coming down on the queen.
Watch the queen. He's going to pop her ability early. Yep. He preemptively pops the ability so he doesn't die through the eagle artillery strikes there. Steps his way in, locks onto the town hall, and first star secure, but he's still a long ways away. Boy. A minute and 40 seconds on the clock as the Hogs starting for the left side of the base here. Yep. He's got the king working that side. Everything's going smooth, but his queen goes down! And that's trouble, but the healer transfers safely, Carbon.
Yeah, but the healer transfer is going to help here as the warden ability goes off to help continue this push with the Hogs around. Did the queen get enough value to allow this healer transfer to be worth it? The flame flinger is still going up top, trying to get out that top side rage tower. He does have a headhunter or two for the king up top to help clear that. Needs to get to the defensive queen. There's a freeze.
Nice. Here comes the headhunters. They cross through. One of them hits a spring trap. The other one hits a giant bomb, but they do get the defensive queen down into the scatter shot. He's got barbarians working down south. King working down south. He's got a super dragon. Get a deal with the defensive king. Pops his RC ability. Two more Hogs on standby, throwing in wall breakers for cleanup. He's trying to push. He's almost there. He's got all the time in the world to cross the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, your next golden ticket holder to the World Championship of Clash of Clans, Repotted Gaming, hailing out of Germany, are going to take it and claim that 4th seed.
Congratulations, Repotted Gaming, going undefeated in the playoff stage of the Clash Masters Gold, earning themselves the 4th golden ticket in 2023.